Yo! What you saying, family? We're dead. Northumberland Park, talk to me, man. Wow.
Fam,
Look at where we are, fam.
I feel like I went back in time, fam.
So Dubs, yeah, basically like, what does the, like for a lot of people who do not know what NPK, Northumberland Park, like means to you, yeah? Like where we're standing right now, yeah, what does this place really mean to you?
You know, it is for me, yeah, home is where the heart is, isn't it? So this is, like even coming down today, I haven't been down there, I would say, maybe a year, to get me, yeah? But even down to coming down today, it just feels new. My old house is right there. That's the house that man made the double S name, do you get what I mean? Like I was just writing it on my school book.
I remember.
You know, so this is, it's like the playground when man was young. Everything needs a foundation, innit? Everything needs something, for example, that it can stand on. So this is that for me. Like, I couldn't be anything without this, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like, on top of obviously being yourself, first it's God first always, do you know what I mean? It's Allah first. But at the same time, this is a place that did raise man. Like, a lot of the ways that I do things and everything, for example, comes from this place, do you know what I mean? The way my music, I'm gonna be honest, for example, that energy, that aura, that pattern, it's come from here. So for me, I think it's like being able to play outside and then you find kids that are like you. Do you get what I mean? Like whether it's music, whether it's like the way we conduct ourselves, for example, you kind of meet your level, innit? Do you get what I mean? Yeah. At the time, because we were young, we were like 12, 13.
Exactly that.
You know?
Very young. Keyword as well.
Yeah. So for me, I think, and then it's like all of us have like these. I'm gonna be real. The way I looked at it, we have these little superpowers. He's good at football. He's good at this. A good 8 of us are good at music.
Yeah.
The rest of us, for example, are G's. Like it's everything. For example, it was its own little community. Do you get me? And then at that time, for example, remember, it's like music becomes cool because it's like if I'm making a tune today, this person's gonna send it to their friend through Bluetooth. Now we're the talk of MSN. Man was the talk of MSN, and I didn't want to be bait.
MSN.
You get me?
Yeah.
I didn't want to be bait, but man started becoming the talk of these things, for example. So it's like it's a responsibility eventually after a while. But when you're young, you don't really look at it like that. If I'm gonna be honest, like when you're young, it's kind of one of them ones where it's like, oh shit, it's just. And I think that's what everyone needs to go back to, just having fun. That's why I like even down to like coming back here, for example. It's just made me. It reminds me like don't take life too serious, because when you do, for example, you lose the fun in it. Do you get what I mean? And the fun is what created everything. Do you get what I mean? For me, I want to be more about, but I'm hardly about. Do you get what I mean? But I'm only it's sacrificing in it. I believe.
Of course, yeah.
When you got stuff to do, for example, I believe you can either do two things. You can play yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think life moves forward in general. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, home is where the heart is, and that's where you're supposed to always still lay bricks. Do you get what I mean? For the next generation. Like realistically, some people, for example, will just leave and they don't come back to their area, and it don't really matter. And then some people understand that it kind of made you as well. You know what I mean? So I feel like if it does kind of make you, for example, even that if I come back do a youth club, even if I come back do something, do you get what I mean?
Like around.
Yeah, like I don't feel like I created the double S name for no reason. That's just how I look at it. Do you get what I mean? So to a degree, it's an energy thing, innit? You have to give back. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we had a guy called we had Alim from ATG, we had Lyndon, Jeffta. Do you get what I mean? All of these people, whether it was Hub, whether it was ATG, for example, they gave us opportunities. You know what I mean? So for me, I think for the next generation, it's just I continue doing it because I can't lose giving the next generation that chance. Like I don't ever want to see people stray, or we end up in certain situations, for example, because we come from the place, innit? I get it. But at the same time, if you can see an opportunity or you can do something outside of that, for example, whilst whether you have to maneuver how you have to maneuver, we've all come from the same place. I can never judge it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, for example, it's about growth. It's about building. It's about getting better. You know. So that's the energy I want to kind of bring back here. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you, fam, man.
Fam, I remember this, yeah? Fam, I feel like I'm 14 again, fam. This was all nuts. No, forget that. I'm a big youth. I'm a big youth, fam.
Is this the block that you said you lost your virginity?
Nah, it's the 16th floor, bro.
Oh.
It wasn't like this though. It was black and.
I remember this wasn't there.
Yeah.
This wasn't there.
Even all this weren't there.
But yeah, man, do you believe this analogy? You know, you can take the kid out of NPK, but you can't take the NPK out of the kid.
Yeah, do you know why? Do you know why though? Yeah, because remember, it's all perspective, innit?
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, man had every single type of time around here, good, bad, everything. Do you get what I mean? So it's just one of them ones where it's like even down to me, just remembering stuff like. The Vertex's block, do you get me?
Mixed him up. Oh yeah, Vertex used to live there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Carla lived in this block or that one.
Mm.
But yeah, fam, this is home turf, man.
Besides music, when all of you lot like linked up outside,
Yeah.
what kind of things do you guys used to do like for fun besides music? You get me? Like what kind of things used to go on around there, especially during the summer? You get me? Like, what kind of things do you lot used to do besides?
Remember, so if we're kids, just football, water fights.
Yeah.
Just a lot of the time, for example, especially when we realize that there's kids our age, for example, and then we were all cool. Do you get what I mean? Like in our own kind of way,
Yeah.
We just ended up just all linking up eventually after a while and just having fun,
Yeah.
just figuring shit out. I'm gonna be real. Going places, robbing people's bikes, do you get me? We're going all Northwest raving at like 15 by ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like not letting mumsy know where we're going. There's like bare of us. It's all nuts. We're staying in the yard, for example. There's like 50. Bro, it was mad.
Mad.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, like it's just kids being kids, innit?
Yeah.
So yeah, this block here, legendary, fam.
What's the name of this block and why is this block so legendary?
We call this Kenneth Robinson's. I'm not gonna tell you why Kenneth Robinson's, yeah. Kenneth Robbins, yeah.
Big up Kenneth though, if you know.
100. So this block, I'm gonna be real, yeah. We used to call it Tower Block.
Do you want to put a little bit inside? Whatever.
Do you know what it is? We're gonna have to basically. So down there, obviously I'm gonna check anyway. But down there we got elevator in it.
Huh?
Elevator. Over there you have to take the stairs. It's a long thing.
Yeah. We tried to
So this is what was hub.
the hub, yeah.
So this is where we used to come to when we was like 14, 15.
And what used to happen? What used to go down here?
Just MCing, snooker,
Yeah.
table tennis, everything for kids, for example.
like a community centre,
Yeah,
basically, for the kids. Like,
obviously I don't know if it's still there, but they need to open it back up.
yeah. What was your favourite season in this area? And
It's
obviously
summer, of course, man.
Yeah.
Nothing's better than summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, summer for us, whether it's summer holidays, even down to, I'm gonna be honest, every day after school, every Friday, for example,
Yeah.
this is hub. This is, just film that's hub. All kids coming in and out of this block here was the thing, and then we come outside and play here.
Yeah.
We can even set something up. Man, they're in there whining with gyal, the music thing patterning up something.
Yeah.
You get me? Now that we got this, you get me? Federales and beer of it.
That been called for cutaway.
You get me?
Yeah.
Hub gave us life as kids. It gave us something to look forward to.
Like, what about that? What are some of the things that are going through your mind, man?
Just how much man's grown, man.
Yeah.
I think just do you know what it is? I think, especially because I haven't been about for like a year, I would say.
Yeah.
I think for me, what's kind of going on in my mind is, yeah, like man's grown. Like this is home turf. Do you get what I mean? Like, so for me, it's just one of them ones where it's like, I keep remembering everyone man's grown up with. That's what this place literally. Because I say this all the time. Yeah, I've got this new logic of, you don't need too much friends in it. Yeah, in life. Yeah. But the people that you know or have known for a very long time, yeah, are the only people, for example, that should know you like that. Do you get what I mean, yeah? Like, let's say, for example, if I've created Double S, for example, yeah, everyone that I meet won't know Bashir.
Yeah.
They're gonna know Double S. So to a degree, for example, it's like, this is Bashir.
I hear you.
This is where Bashir's been raised or whatever. Obviously, my household,
Yeah.
mum and dad, really. But at the same time, outside of that, for example, it's like creating yourself. We learn ourselves here, innit? You know what I mean? We learn what we can do, what we can't do, got in trouble with feds, bare things, you know what I mean? Music, for example, was something that man started around there. And yeah, man, it allowed me to travel the world. Man's honest now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? No matter what the situation is, even good, bad, everything, for example, I'd rather be honest about it than anything, innit? So I think I'm at a point in my life, for example, where I believe a lot of people create like stories for themselves, innit?
Yeah.
I'm a person, for example, is just I'm around specific things, or I'm around things I don't even tell people. Like to the point where I'm not telling my story fully. Do you get me?
Yeah,
because I don't.
Why is that though? Like me properly listening to you saying that, it sounds like you're kind of. I might be a bit wrong.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're kind of like you're still kind to a certain degree. You're very very private, which is good to be private.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes, especially like as an artist, man.
Yeah.
I feel like to a certain, in a healthy way, the
Yeah.
more you give the more you give yourself, the more you let people know, the more you let people inside.
Yeah.
Who's Bashir? Like we said, who's Bashir? Rather than just giving people, just Double S. I feel like even more people would even understand you in different ways a little bit even more. You get
Yeah.
me?
I just think, you know, it is with me. I just think
How come you're still?
I've always been one of them people where I think people are red eye, innit?
Okay.
So for me, it's like it's protecting myself, innit? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day. But then I realize, for example, if I do music, I've already put myself out there, innit? So to a degree, for example, I could still do it in a specific way, but the way I gauge everything, for example, is I would say people don't need to know everything. I think when people think that they know you, for example, is when comfortability starts, innit?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I don't need to overly show myself, innit? Do you get what I mean? But then at the same time, the way I kind of gauge everything as well is if you want a fan base, or you want to do this, or you want to do that, or you want to pattern this or pattern that,
Yeah.
to a degree, people need a bit of honesty from you.
The train line? That's what
I know.
That's how they said to you. Oh,
Smooth the lead,
hey, we're going to give a little shout out to the universities.
That universal juice is
Juice.
juice, yeah?
University.
The juice from the earth, dog.
Harvard. If you haven't got that in your system,
You're playing.
you get me. You're
Stop playing.
yourself.
You see, stop playing yourself. You see these games. Forget the games. You lot, forget the games. Yeah? I've never really taken a break from music until I would say the last couple years.
Yeah.
So I've been consistently doing music for so long. Like it's been, even when you're on your break, you're not on a break.
You're not breaking.
Bro, I had, literally, you get me, yeah?
Yeah.
Man can't do that break thing, you get me? It's not
Yeah.
break time or lunch.
Yeah, but real talk, yeah. Go
Yeah,
on.
so
Go on.
my logic is a lot of the time, you do need to rest, I believe, because I think there's no way even in life in general, for example, if you don't rest, it's kind of techie, innit?
For real.
Yeah, so my logic, for example, in a lot of cases, yeah, is I kind of say to myself, take your break, but just make sure you come back harder all the time.
back harder.
Pause, yeah?
And a real talk, though, I hear you.
Just come back harder every single time. So if you're gonna take the break,
Yeah.
after you've taken the break, just make sure that you know, fam,
Yeah.
this next game,
Yeah.
I'm taking it very serious.
And is that how you're feeling? Is that how you're feeling, like, you know, within yourself, like, you know, spiritually, physically, in terms of like, before, like proper coming back and giving the people the work?
Yeah. Like I think, do you know, it's with me. I'm gonna be real. It's natural, man.
Yeah.
I don't ever look at it like I'm doing work. It's like the other day when I was in studio, yeah.
Yeah.
I've,
Walk there? Should we go?
yeah. So boom, the other day when man was basically in stu, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the way my situation was kind of set up, for example, was even the tune that I'd done, yes, I'd done a tune with Sub 10 called Techie, yeah?
Yeah.
So the way the tune is kind of set up was, I think, I didn't like my verse, innit?
Okay.
So I've gone back and rewrote the verse. But this time I've gone so ham. I've never gone this ham.
Yeah.
It's ham. My name's, what's it called?
Astaghfirullah.
My name's Stanmore.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
I just kept on thinking Stanmore.
Yeah.
So I'm saying stuff like, oh, I'm enlightened, I'm trying to understand more.
Yeah, okay.
And then I said something like, I ain't Eminem, but trying to make him stand more.
Okay, that's done.
And my name's really known from here to stand. I was just getting ham on the song, yeah? So when this is another moment, this is our moment. It's another thing.
Talk to us, man. Where are we now?
This is,
Where we just, where have
well,
we just come up
in all fairness,
Yeah.
Northumberland Park used to be over there. I don't know what they call it now, but Northumberland Park used to be over there. But this is where all the mandem used to come and chill.
Okay.
You get what I mean? Like,
man, them like obviously
that,
Rodney.
fucking
One of the
no.
first people that I have to mention, Rodney.
Them man, Bizzle.
Man, them.
Yeah, nah, bro, this was proper, this is MPK, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even smells like MPK. Smells like MPK.
What you saying, the same? It feels the same.
Aroma is in the air of NPK.
You're funny, you know? I haven't been around here in time as well, fam.